A team of researchers at UAMS is using a $2.3 million grant to study how estrogen prevents bone loss and osteoporosis. We went inside the lab with the scientists conducting this research to learn how their work could impact patients in the future.
Osteoporosis is often called the silent disease because it doesn't cause symptoms. You may not even know you have it until you break a bone.
So osteoporosis is the loss of bone mass, really, that causes fragility.
About 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, with 1 in 2 women over the age of 50 breaking a bone due to the disease. Doctors say during menopause, estrogen levels decrease in the body, breaking down bones at an even faster rate. It's that loss at menopause that UAMS researchers are trying to understand.
Estrogen keeps a good balance between the cells that remove the old bone and the cells that put back some new bone. And with the loss of estrogen, that balance starts to be negative. Understanding how estrogen works in bone, it's very critical because it has a very complex role.
Many of the available anti-reductive agents to treat osteoporosis have severe problems such as side effects. So it's really important to investigate the direct role of estrogen on bone tissues.
UAMS professor Dr. Maria Almeida and assistant professor Dr. Hans Kim will use new funding from the National Institutes of Health to answer key questions about estrogen's role in preventing bone loss.
So our focus of this research we're doing is to understand how estrogen affects the mitochondria, which is kind of the powerhouse of our cells.
The hope is that this research helps them understand exactly how estrogen protects bone, which could prove useful in the development of new therapies and drugs that mimic what estrogen does, which is to keep our bones healthy.
UAMS has been studying the function of the estrogen in bone for more than 30 years. This new grant will fund their research for the next 5 years.